We just got married a couple months ago, and a lot of you guys asked me to do a wedding cost breakdown of our Nobu wedding. I feel like at the beginning of the wedding planning process, I just had no idea how much things cost. And people were asking me like, what's your budget for a wedding photographer? And I'm like, how can I know what the budget is for a wedding photographer if I don't know how much like flowers cost? Just wanted to share the information and create some transparency in case you are planning your own wedding and find this info useful. Last time I did this, there were so many people who were so upset about how much someone spent on their own wedding. We had 75 people, it was a Tuesday wedding, and these are 2023 prices. Starting off with the venue fee was actually waived because at Nobu, if you have over 80% of the guests staying at the hotel, it's actually waived. This was very clutch because some of the LA venues that we were touring was like literally $40,000 just in venue fee to have your wedding there. As with most weddings, a lot of our costs went to food and drinks. We spent $14,000 on food, again for 75 people, and the food included appetizers during cocktail hour and a 3-course meal during reception. We of course had an open bar as well, that was a non-negotiable. Had it during cocktail hour and reception for a total of 6 hours, and this was $15,000. Here are some of the wedding vendors that I had. You guys already know how much I love my wedding planner, my content creator, photographer, and DJ. I'd say these are all very reasonable prices and definitely best bang for your buck. If you're planning a wedding, you know how crazy some of these vendor prices can get, but I am of the opinion that you really don't need to be spending tens of thousands of dollars to get good quality. Total I spent on florals was $4,600. I could do a whole separate video on this to kind of show you guys like all the florals that I had and then how much I spent on each. Had a traditional person ceremony, so we kind of rented out the table, the bench, the big mirror, and the 2 large candles, the candles in the front. The rentals for those were $275. I did pay for the hair and makeup for the bridesmaids, moms, and grandmas, but I just put what I paid for my own. Hair and makeup for the wedding day was $310. The dance floor was $3,300 and the fairy lights were $2,800, which honestly like shocked me. Like I had to have the fairy lights for this venue, otherwise it'd be pitch black and it'd be weird not to have a dance floor. But someone tell me why a dance floor costs over $3,000. The dining tables were $1,500 and the chairs were $1,700. I actually used the same chairs during the ceremony and just had them move it to the reception area. I think the relocation fee was like $250. And then the charger plates, the napkins, the runner, the candles were $2,170 total. Finally, we have the fireworks, which was the best part of our wedding. These were $2,800 a minute, and the champagne towers were $300, which I know is crazy. We really wanted to do something unique and entertaining for our guests since they traveled all the way to Cabo and spent 3 days at Nobu. And we were under budget, so we were like, screw it. We had an audio guest book, which was $400 to rent, and we spent $700 on the welcome boxes. If you guys want to know what I thought was worth it versus not, or how we came up with a budget, or anything else, please let me know, and I hope you found this useful.